on our way back from New Jersey. Eric and I, say what's up.
What's up?
We did some damage today at REI, and I've been a member at REI for like 14 years. And Roadrunner, we did a lot of damage, didn't we?
That store is great.
Yeah. Hope our wives don't watch this.
Or check the credit cards.
Or check the credit cards. So, you got running shoes. We're having a conversation on running shoes. So, at Roadrunner, or any good running store, they're going to analyze your stance, and they're going to, you know, watch your stride, measure your foot all over. And Roadrunner, they actually put you on video so you can actually see what's going on. If you're overpronating, if you're supinating, if you're heel striking, you stand on a mat and they'll tell you how high your arch is and measures all your pressure points. So it's really cool. But here's the part, that's the good part, right, Eric?
Yes.
Here's the part that I don't like. Then they try to match your foot up. And it's just, I'm not picking on Roadrunner because I think they're a great store, and I like them. I'm a member there too, so I buy things from there. But here's the thing that I don't like in general on this premise, and you would agree with me, Eric. They're trying to match a shoe up, or they're trying to sell you an insert, a custom-made insert, to actually match your foot. So if something's wrong with your foot, they're just molding something to the bottom of a bad arch. Some people are flat-footed, and you actually can, with the proper exercises, you actually can create an arch in your foot, and people don't know that. But you can actually fix your arch and get a nice high arch. I have a really high arch. So that's what you want, is a high arch. So if you're flat-footed, you can actually fix that and get an arch. So what they're doing at Roadrunner is they're just basically putting a Band-Aid on, right, Eric?
Exactly.
They're not teaching you how to run properly. They're only saying this is the gear that your foot needs. The idea should be, this is what you need to do to your foot, to your workout regime, to make your foot and your stance and your form, your striking, to be proper, so you have the right foot. So that's the interesting part that a lot of people just don't get. That there's a method that's the opposite way of what we're taught to think. So I would suggest reading The Cool Impossible by Eric Orton. Eric Orton, O-R-T-O-N, The Cool Impossible. And he talks about, in the book, really about creating the proper procedures, techniques, exercises, full body strength, because a lot of people, and he says this, he says it very well, he goes, for skiing we go get a ski lesson, we'll go get a golf lesson. He goes, but none of us ever go get a running lesson because we think we know how to run, and most of us do not know how to run. So proper form is crucial. Most people, when they're running, every single step they take is breaking them down. So running hurts them, and they complain, they make excuses, say, I'm not designed to run. When in actuality, our bodies are born to run. We are born to run. We have an Achilles tendon that is a shock absorber. Our glutes, everything, our hamstrings, everything about our body, we are runners. We're designed as runners. So if it hurts when you run, or if you've done some damage, it's because you were running wrong. You had the wrong shoes on. You probably could have bought shoes that were supposed to fix a problem that really didn't fix a problem, that actually caused more of a problem. So in the book, Eric Orton, The Cool Impossible, he says you got to get back to basics, and he teaches you how to barefoot run. Not as to barefoot run as a way to permanently run, but you want to train yourself to barefoot run so you can actually correct all your stances. Because if you start heel striking and you're barefoot, you're going to feel it right away. If you're in an 8mm, 12mm, 15, 16mm drop shoe that's nice and cushioned and padded and everything, you're not going to feel the damage you're doing. But barefoot, you're going to feel all that. So when I say the word drop, 16mm drop or 4mm drop, you basically want your heel and your toe to be at the same level, not slightly elevated like most shoes are. You want a zero drop. 0mm, your foot and your heel are actually on the same level, and that'll teach yourself how to run better. So the less support you have, the less cushion you have, the less padding you have, you're going to force yourself to run better, hopefully. If you don't, it's going to hurt and you're not going to really like running at that point. So read the book, The Cool Impossible, Eric Orton. Get on his website. He's got a ton of great videos on his YouTube channel on proper form. There's a lot of good runners out there that have some how-to videos on YouTube that you can watch and really check it out. Eric Orton suggests you actually take snapshots, pictures of yourself sideways, or somebody takes pictures of you while you're running, a series of shots, so you can actually see how you're striking in your stance and in your form. So as opposed to a video, at Roadrunner Eric, they did video, but they slowed it down for us, where the program they have, they would just press on their arrow key and it would just show each frame, not in slow motion, but it would hold each frame for us, so we can actually say, okay, there's a picture of us, doing whatever. So yeah, so don't get worked up all of that hype and everything. And the book Born to Run by Christopher McDougall, Eric, you're reading that now, and
just finished it.
And he talks about barefoot running, and not as something to do permanently though. You don't want to just go barefoot run. You want it as a tool to correct your stance, and then wear some kind of minimalist shoe that's going to actually help reinforce that. But the Born to Run book is great, where they reinforce that hey, you gotta learn the basics. You gotta build your body up. And the neat thing is, Christopher McDougall, the author of Born to Run, was coached by Eric Orton, the author of The Cool Impossible. He was actually coached, and it's really cool because Christopher McDougall was 6'4". Did you read this in the book, Eric? He was 6'4", 250 pounds. And when he met Eric Orton, Eric convinced him that he could run with the Tara Humaras, a 50-mile ultra marathon. And he was like, there's no way I can. And Eric Orton goes, I will teach you the proper way to run. And he goes, and the thing is, he's like, do I have to do yoga? Do I have to change my diet? And he goes, you don't have to do any of that, because what I'm going to teach you, you're going to force yourself to do proper stance. You're going to force yourself to eat right, because you're going to see that you're getting gains on all this. And everything's going to come naturally once I give you the tools, techniques, and the proper form. So that was really cool. So check out those books if you're a serious runner. Running's good for, all kinds of sports, but you need to do other exercises as well, some core stability. They're big fans of the slant board, which I have mine in the mail. It should be here. It might even be here today, so I can't wait to get on the slant board and see just how off I am, and maybe I'll do a video on that. So get out and run. Go log some miles. I'm Chef Marcus Giuliano. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.